Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
David J. Burney.
Huh?
To you.
Okay.
And to you, Jack. The first Esquire. Fair warning, the frogs are in this morning, so you might have to jump in and save a frog.
Okay.
It's Monday. Jack measured 62 hundredths precipitation as of 7 o'clock this morning from the rains that started yesterday morning on a Sunday and came down so nice. And it was so wonderful to watch that rain hit the surface and make those raindrops and accumulate and wet things down. So badly needed. And if anything else, it's just good to know it can rain.
Yes, it is good to know that.
Actually, when you look down, you're going, it can rain, and it can rain nicely. And it was such a nice rain. So nice and slow and easy and steady. And it, then again, rained some more over the overnight hours. And we ended up with 62 hundredths. You can let us know what you got if you'd like in our chat box this morning. Be curious to see what your total was. But over a half inch, and I would imagine some are, either less or more than that. Pretty general rain, though. Lots of rain across the state yesterday, which was finally good to see. Finally. And I don't have anything against the east end of the state, too much. But it was nice to see that we were getting some rain out here rather than all in the eastern portion of the state of Nebraska. So not a saving rain, probably, but a start.
Helpful, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, as far as the fires go, certainly huge. And, I believe as of Friday night, according to Jeremy's reporting on the radio on Sand Hills Express, that Pressy Park fire was 75% contained. And that was before the rain. So we should be in pretty darn good shape here on this Monday morning from that aspect of things. I would think a half inch would be enough to get things pretty well wet down, although piles of lumber and piles of wood and that sort of thing certainly could make its way through that, but it certainly helps it from spreading. So,
yeah, I think that there was a press release sent out by Mark Rempe yesterday, I believe, on the 26th of April. Sounds like they have given control of the fire back to the local departments.
Right.
So that's certainly a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
And I think he mentioned in that, too, that the rains certainly have helped. And I think he was still saying 75% contained in that as well.
At that time, yeah.
So,
certainly better off than we were, and it's so easy to, looking back never solves much of anything. We could have just had that half inch earlier that might have kept that fire from running all the way from Pressy up to Rhino Table, but it doesn't work that way. And still, our thoughts are with the folks out there that are cleaning up and rebuilding, starting the rebuilding process of outbuildings and fences and that sort of thing, and even homes, or at least one we're aware of. So, things are better. Now, as far as the international scene goes and the United States scene goes, it's just chaos.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know if people out there are feeling overwhelmed a little bit on that side of things, but you just wake up to something chaotic every day. And it is kind of hard on your mental being, I think.
I think it can be.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Certainly with what happened Saturday night in Washington, and it's
continue with the Middle
crazy.
East situation, and I don't know. Maybe it'll be like this rain we got. Maybe it will get better. But,
we hope.
Right now, we're hoping for it. Let's take a look at the school lunch menus and see what's for lunch today. As we wind the month down, we've got May just staring us right in the face here. So we're not going to get a lot of April showers, but we may get a lot of May showers. which would be good.
That'd be fine.
We'll take them in June and July, too.
Well, sure. Hey, we still have some days in April left.
Yeah.
So keep raining.
We do have a chance of some rain here the next, this morning anyway.
Yeah. I think tomorrow was calling maybe for showers too. So
okay, we'll take it. Sunning. There's no sunning schools. There is a dunning school though in Sandhills, and today they're having baked spaghetti.
All right, Callaway today, pizza burger on the menu today at Callaway School.
And Selma Myrna Public Schools, made fresh tater hot dish with dinner roll, chicken nuggets with dinner roll, uncrustable cheese and cracker platter.
At Thetford today, pulled pork sandwich at Thetford.
Sloppy Joe's at Arcadia.
All right, we'll take a look at the menu for Cozad now. Looks like they've got, rattlesnake pasta on the menu today with Italian bread and corn. Also a barbecue pork on a bun with seasoned fries, and the pizza bar at Cozad today.
Yikes. Never heard of that.
Yeah.
Have you?
No, I can't say I've ever tried it.
Rattlesnake pasta. Okay. Ansley, chicken strips and french fries.
Litchfield today, serving hamburgers at Litchfield.
The Arnold Schools, it's tacos today.
All right, my last menu takes us to Gothenburg. And on the menu today, it is showing made fresh tater hot dish with dinner roll, chicken nuggets with dinner roll, grill station combo today's a crispy chicken sandwich basket, made fresh pepperoni pizza, a fresh baked combo sub, some of your choices at Gothenburg today.
The Prairie Pioneer Center today, goulash, casserole, broccoli, and fruit. Here's their phone number, 872-6121. Now, that number you can call if you're bringing guests and you're a regular customer, or if you're new, let them know you're coming. You can also use that same number to set up home delivery from the center. And by the way, the menu is subject to change. Thinking about the song I'm going to play. The menu is subject to change, and they have suggested donation prices and so forth, so they'll make it affordable for you as best they can and help you out. That's what they do at the center. They also play pool. They have pool matches every morning before lunch. Go down there and shoot a little 8-ball, and other activities as well they have throughout the month. And how old are you now?
I'm older.
No, I mean, how old are you now?
I'm 55.
Well, you can take advantage of all those things. 'Cause
Yes,
you're now,
I know.
technically.
I can take advantage. I was looking at the grocery cart sheet. We're going to read the specials here in a minute, and at the bottom it says Senior Day every Thursday, and I believe I'm eligible for that now.
You are.
I think 55, right?
55. And you'll find that my wife finds Thursdays to be fun because she gets to meet with some of the same friends every week who shop on Thursdays at the grocery cart.
Do they card you for that?
That I can't tell you. I think, well, I don't want to include Joan because I want to be careful. You'll just have to ask.
Okay.
I don't think Joan gets carded anymore.
Yeah. I was just wondering if I walked up and said, "Yeah, I would like the senior discount." Of course, I don't know. Do I look 55?
No,
I don't know.
No, I think you probably are going to get carded.
Think so?
Yeah, you're still a young-looking guy, and
Yeah.
I would shave before I went. That would make you look younger.
Oh, okay.
Or if you want to not be carded, go ahead and let it get stubbly.
Okay.
That'll put a year or two on you. I'm thinking.
Never forget, I went to see, I enjoyed the Die Hard movies growing up.
Yeah, I know you.
And I went to see Die Hard, was it 3? Die Hard 3. I'm like 24 years old. And I got carded to get into the movie.
Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy.
I didn't enjoy it that day. I was a
Why
little bit
not?
upset. Well, I'm 24.
I think the last time I got carded was in Grand Island, Nebraska, at a spirits shop. And I was very happy about it. I can't remember how old I was, but I thought, hey, that's great. They think I'm 21, and I was in my 30s, I think.
Yeah.
But That hasn't happened for quite a long
Yeah.
time. Don't take it personal.
Okay, I try not to.
I don't want
Now I take it as a compliment.
Yeah,
At the time, it was. I
Yeah.
felt like it was an insult.
Exactly.
But no, today I would take it as a compliment for sure.
Is this your first cup of coffee, second? Where you at?
First, I'm just sipping on the first cup.
All right. So if you want to go ahead and have another cup today, I have data here that will verify it's okay for you to do so.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Yeah. Study. Coffee can improve gut health and your mood.
Yes.
Now that a new study has been found that coffee can positively alter your gut and have better probiotics with a drink of coffee, how much longer before they use that as an excuse to charge us more?
Yeah.
So in other words, if coffee is just coffee, and now they have all these specialty coffees, but if you just get a regular cup of coffee and they say this is also good for your gut, so it's kind of like medicine,
yeah.
and they'll probably start charging more for it. Just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had the doctor tell me two cups of black coffee is good for me. Told me to do it, and I'm like, I've got no problem with that.
Yeah. Scientists have found that people who drink 3 to 5 cups per day, even decaf, have higher levels of good gut bacteria, which just didn't help them go to the restroom, but also improve their mood. A couple of ways that can improve your mood, actually,
Yes.
if you think about it. Lowered stress and increased mental clarity.
Ah,
Let's have another drink.
man. Well, if this increases mental clarity, I would scare to think what I would be like if I quit drinking coffee.
Yeah, me too.
Because I feel like I struggle with my mental clarity the way it is.
I don't think I'd even come out of the house. I don't know. Yeah. I think, like 2 cups, 3 cups, I think it makes sense. That it's like everything else. It's okay.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, it can help your gut and can, there's a little caffeine there to kind of spark you, get you going. But just like any other thing in the world that we are tempted to drink and have, eat, whatever, too much then goes past healthy.
Yes.
So let's say you have 2 cups or 3 cups a day. Now, most of us are done by mid to late morning.
That's what I was going to ask you. If you're just me, I'm just a morning coffee drinker. I really, a cup of coffee in the afternoon or later in the evening,
I'm that way.
I don't know.
But a lot of people go have coffee with their friends in the afternoon.
Yes, yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that either. But a lot of folks will have a morning coffee break and an afternoon coffee break. Now, we don't typically take breaks here, and I think legally employers have to offer a time for break.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. It used to
Oh.
be that way. I'm not sure what the rules are on it now. We used to do that here. We had employees that would go up in the kitchen and take a morning break and afternoon break.
Mm-hmm.
Again, because of productivity monitoring on my part, I found that a 10 or 15-minute coffee break usually turned into a 30-minute coffee break,
Yeah,
and sometimes even longer. Very seldom less.
yes.
So now, if you want to get a pencil out or your calculator, or nowadays your computer, in your hand, you go, well, let's say they go 30 minutes. Let's just be nice and say they just do 15 minutes a day.
Okay.
That's 30 minutes every 2 days. Actually, if they do, it's 30 minutes a day if they do morning and afternoon.
Yeah, if you take a morning break and then one in the afternoon.
Okay,
Yeah, so let's just say 30 minutes per day,
per day.
right? Okay.
5 days. And you're looking at, 6 hours? 30 minutes times 5 would be 150 minutes.
4 days would be 2 hours.
2 hours. So you're 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
2.5 hours a week that the employees are being paid but not working.
Uh-huh.
See, from the productivity side, from the admin side, that really sucks.
But people could also say, but if I have a break, then I get more. I'm more energized after my break. Therefore, I'm more productive after the break.
That sounds so much like I have to watch sports on my computer because I'm the sports director. That sounds so familiar or similar.
Speaking of that, when did the Cubs play today?
They got
Do I need to keep track of that?
I don't think you want to. No, they got their rear ends handed to them yesterday by the you-know-who.
Yeah, the last 2 days.
Mr.
Well, we don't have anybody in our bullpen. We're just decimated. I've never seen anything like this. Everybody is on the injured list. Just every day somebody in our bullpen's getting injured.
Well,
it's like, what?
Mr. Crawley's not sad about that, or any
No.
other of the few Dodger fans out there.
We were texting back and forth on Saturday, having a nice visit. I guess you call it a text visit now.
Yeah, don't.
Is it visiting if you're texting back and forth?
I don't know.
Because I mean, that's kind of what we were doing. We were visiting. Just we weren't talking to each other, but we were texting. So is that visiting in today's world? Is that considered visiting?
I suppose it is, but I don't believe it is.
Okay.
I mean, I think a lot of us folks have been around a while. Texting isn't visiting.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for us older folks who didn't grow up texting and had to learn to text,
Oh yeah.
it's a lot faster just to talk.
Yes.
I mean,
It is that.
my
Yes.
wife says to me, "What are you doing over there?" I'm going, "Oh, I'm texting so-and-so, and it's taken me a half hour."
You know, it takes you a long time to text when you're with your children, and they say, "Just give me your phone. What do
Yeah.
you want to say?"
Yeah, I know.
And they just start texting
Well,
on your behalf.
and there's two sides to that, too, because it used to be, maybe you like to talk on the phone, maybe you don't, but if you get on the phone with somebody who likes to talk on the phone, you're going to be there a while
Yeah.
if you're going to be polite. And so sometimes you can get into a 30-minute conversation that you weren't planning on having if you do talk on the phone.
Yeah.
It's a dilemma.
Yes.
Kathy and Terry Smith say 2 or 3 cups already had 10 cups gone by
Nice.
by now since 4 a.m. Some days switch to a pot of decaf. After that, on cold days, let's go, man.
Yeah.
They drink their coffee.
Yeah.
Kathy and Terry Smith. I think they're out in Chicago.
Oh, are they?
I think so.
Nice.
It's not here locally, but they watch or listen to the show. 2 or 3 cups? ? Already had 10 cups gone by 4 a.m. Wow. Get up early and start drinking coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. First 2 or 3 are healthy for you.
Yeah.
Heartburn is a part of a coffee scenario too, because
Oh, is it?
oh yeah.
Oh, I guess I've not experienced that.
You've never had heartburn from coffee?
No, I
Really?
don't think so.
Wow. It's probably because you're watching a sports game on a computer and you wouldn't.
Yeah, I've had heartburn watching those before.
Well, see, there you go.
I've gotten really sick watching those before sometimes, depending on who I'm rooting for.
Kathy and Terry are in Omaha.
Oh, nice.
Thank
Good
you.
morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for listening or watching, whatever you're doing. I think, by the way, we've been having some, well, it really hasn't been us. Our server provider, our streaming provider for audio only has been having some struggles. I think they lost their server in the cloud somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
And for many days, it has not been working. They got it working a few days ago, but it's been a little intermittent since then. I think they're trying to repair some things and put things back together that I don't know how it works, but their server went away and they couldn't find. So anyway, KBBN.com and KCNI1280.com apps and all of that weren't working properly a few days ago. The stream is working now. But I think there's still a few glitches in that. But they're working on it. It's kind of out of our hands, unfortunately. So if you've been frustrated, I don't know if your mom and dad, they've been listening to the show last few days, if they got it every day or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I'll ask him.
Yeah, ask
when
him.
I talk to him.
And the alternative to that is if you're not getting it on the audio stream, you can go to the Facebook or YouTube streaming of the Breakfast Show and get it that way. And again, with that though, when we play music, then we have to mute it because of legal blah blah blahs, and they want more money. Well, in fact, they don't even want more money. They just shut us off. If we play too much of a song during the Facebook and YouTube video stream, they just send us a message and say we're deleting that for you.
Yeah.
We don't say thank you, but it's all the rules and regulations from Meta, all the big companies out there, all the corps. So let's find out how we can save some money. But first, let's play the game and see if we can give something away. What are we giving away today?
I'll give you a chance to win a breakfast sandwich at Howdy's here in Broken Bow today. And here's your question. Which city's air pollution nearly cost them a bid for the 2008 Summer Olympic Games?
Say that again.
Okay, which city's air pollution nearly cost them the bid to host the 2008 Summer Olympic Games?
2008.
Yep.
Okay.
Was it London, England, Athens, Greece, Beijing, China, or Sydney, Australia? This city's air pollution nearly cost them the bid for the 2008 Summer Olympic Games. Was it London, England, Athens, Greece, Beijing, China, or Sydney, Australia? If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
In Nebraska, we know severe weather is part of life. Everything from strong winds, hail, fire, and even tornadoes. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We can't stop the weather, but we can help you prepare for it. Lori and I are here to make sure that things you've worked hard for are protected. Your home, your vehicles, your farm, your business. Every policy should be built to handle the unexpected. If it's been a while since you reviewed your coverage, now is a great time. One quick conversation could make all the difference after a storm. So before the next round of severe weather rolls across the plains, give us a call and make sure you're covered. 308-836-2201. Because when the skies turn dark, it's good to know Nebraska Owners Insurance is looking out for you.
Spring is just around the corner, and it's time to start thinking about your garden. The Garden Center in Broken Bow has everything you need to get growing. Pick up soil, grass seed, bulk seeds, and seed packets, including jade green beans in bulk, plus everything you need to start seedlings indoors, from grow lights to heat pads. While you're there, check out the new yard art, solar yard art, and beautiful new pottery that's just arrived to brighten up your space. Find the Garden Center in Broken Bow at 500 Thelma Street, 1 block south of Highway 2, and get ready for spring.
We have David on the line. David, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are we today?
We are doing well. I have a question for you before we have you play the game. You a coffee drinker?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
Okay, so how many cups a day does David drink?
I drink 2 in the morning.
2 in the
As a
morning.
matter of fact, I drink 2 large coffees.
And that's it?
That's it, all day.
Yep.
All right, so you
Just
don't...
the shakes. I don't like that feeling I get if I have too much caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you remember maybe when you first started drinking coffee, how that caffeine really affected you more than after you got used to it?
Oh, yes, of course. Absolutely.
I kind of remember that too.
I started drinking coffee pretty young, though,
Yeah.
I think, if I remember right. It just worked out pretty well in the morning.
Yeah. I don't know how you feel about this. I know how Brent feels about it, but when we were kids, sometimes the folks would let us dip glazed donuts in coffee.
Yeah, and I, after 16 years old, it just seemed to be okay that we did drink coffee.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, now
it just worked out that way.
Yeah, and now you can drink 2 or 3 cups, and it's what the doctor ordered.
Exactly right, just the perfect amount.
Cool.
But if I go even one more cup than that, then I get that shaky, nervous, nasty feeling that you have for hours.
Yeah. How about the heartburn side? I'll head towards, especially on a weekend, if I'm not moving around and I have an extra cup, sometimes you end up with heartburn.
And I heard you guys talking about that. No, I've never gotten heartburn from coffee.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, we know a little more about you, David. We appreciate your honesty there. And
Sure.
well,
Anything to help out.
thank you. Here's Brent.
All right, David, let's see if we can win a breakfast sandwich for you that you can have with your coffee. And here's your question for today. Which city's air pollution nearly cost them the bid for hosting the 2008 Summer Olympics? Was it London, Athens, Greece, Beijing, China, or Sydney, Australia?
You know, it's between two of them, and I'm going to have to. I'm really not sure on this one. So
Okay.
I'm going to go with Beijing.
Well, I'm glad that's the one you said because that's the right answer. And because
London would have been my second pick.
yeah. Because you've answered correctly, we're going to put your name on this certificate that'll get you a free breakfast sandwich at Howdy's here in Broken Bow. So come on out and see us when you can.
All right, guys. Have a great day, huh?
Thanks,
Yeah,
David.
Nice talking to you, David.
Good talking to you as well.
Waking up Central Nebraska.
They are so funny.
KCNI, KBBN.
Big changes in Arnold. The Exchange is now Punchy Poppy, and it's more than just your go-to convenience stop. Along with everything you need in a pinch, you'll now find authentic silver and turquoise jewelry, wild rags, leather tack, handmade cinches, pads, blankets, and even croups. It's a little bit Western, a little bit boutique, and a whole lot worth the stop. Go check out Punchy Poppy in Arnold or learn more at punchypoppy.com.
In communities like ours, local relationships still matter. At Insight Partners, we believe we are better together. That's why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined Insight Partners to better serve local customers and communities with all their insurance needs. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team is here to help protect what matters most. Visit Insurance of the Heartland and Loop Agency, our Insight Partners, at myinspartners.com.
All right, Brent has specials. We're going to run a little over. I cannot believe we had a whole half hour of not too much going on, and we end up going to be going overtime at the top of the hour on this Monday, but a lot of fun things to talk about. It's also fun to save money whenever you can, especially at the grocery store. And the grocery cart tries every week to bring you things that you can do that on. Here's Brent with that report.
Yeah, they always release their new ad every Monday, so here it is. This one runs April 27th through May the 3rd. And here are your specials. We'll start in the meat department. New York strip steak, $16.98 a pound. Bone-in Boston butt pork roast, $1.98 a pound. Eye of round roast or steak, $7.98 a pound. And Grocery Cart's own homemade pork sausage, $3.48 a pound. 2.5 pound bag of Best Choice all-natural boneless, skinless chicken thighs is $6.98. Fresh frozen Best Buy bone-in split chicken breast is $1.48 a pound. Johnsonville cooked brats or sausage links are $3.98 for the package, and Nathan's famous beef franks are on sale for $4.98. Oscar Mayer Fun Pack Lunchables are $2.98. Oscar Mayer sliced bologna or cotto salami, $3.78 for the package. Other specials this week: Daisy sour cream, $3.48 for the tub. Simply potatoes or hash browns on sale for $2.68. Kraft American cheese singles, $3.88. Tropicana orange juice, get 2 for $7. Crystal Farm string cheese, $3.98. Kraft cracker cuts or cubed cheese, 2 for $7. Bluebonnet spread bowl, 45-ounce container, $4.58. And Best Choice English muffins, get 2 for $3. Other specials: Lots of Matzo pizzas are on sale, get 2 for $11. Ore-Ida frozen potatoes or hash browns are $4.48. Pillsbury toaster scrambles are $2.98. Banquet family size entrees, $3.98. And Best Choice pizza bites are on sale this week for $3.48. Other grocery savings: Frito-Lay Cheetos, 2 for $7. Frito-Lay Lay's get 2 for $5. Keebler Club or Townhouse crackers, $3.98. Nabisco Oreo cookies are on sale for $4.98, and Nabisco snack crackers are $3.98. Hunt's Squeeze ketchup, 20-ounce bottles are 2 for $3. Rotel tomatoes with green chilies, get 4 cans for $5. Kraft salad dressing on sale for $2.98. Kraft mayonnaise is $4.98 for the jar, and Kraft Miracle Whip is on sale for $5.48. In the produce section, red ripe strawberries, the 1 pound package, get 2 for $5. 6-ounce packages of fresh raspberries or blackberries are 2 for $5. Fresh limes get 2 for $1. Fresh mangoes get 2 for $3. Other specials in the produce section, 3-pound bag of fresh yellow onions get 2 for $4. Large size Hass avocados are 98 cents each. Little Potato Company potatoes get 2 bags for $6 this week. And red ripe slicing tomatoes are on sale for $1.98 a pound. Kellogg's cereals, $4.48 for the box. Best Choice granulated sugar, the 10-pound package, is $7.98. Hey, we're talking coffee, so Maxwell House or Euban coffee, the big containers are on sale for $10.98. Kool-Aid, Country Time, or Tang drink mixes are on sale for $4.48. Idahoan instant mashed potatoes get 2 packages for $3. Van Camp pork and beans cans are on sale for 98 cents. Best Choice waffle cones, if you want an ice cream cone, cones are on sale for $2.98. Kraft macaroni and cheese dinners are $5.48. Hunt's pasta sauce, get 4 cans for $5. Hellman's mayonnaise is on sale this week for $5.98. And Krusty's pancake or waffle mix, get it for $2.98 this week. Some of your specials in the deli department this week: Kretschmar Black Forest ham is $7.98 a pound. Sliced-to-order Kretschmar baby Swiss cheese is $8.98 a pound. And in the bakery section, Original Bagel Company bagels get 2 for $7. And Father's Table cheesecakes are on sale, 2 for $11. And those are some of the specials that you're going to find this week at the grocery cart.
News in 30 seconds.
With spring planting just around the corner, don't let that neck or back pain keep you from doing what you love. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. We will give you the one-on-one attention that you deserve and get you moving again. Call your movement rehabilitation specialist at 872-5111 and let us help you get you back on track for summer fun. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The California teacher suspected in Saturday night's shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner is set to make his first court appearance today as questions remain over security. CBS's Matt Gutman.
The Secret Service says there's no way they could have checked every room in the 1,100-room hotel, and they insist that the ballroom itself was secure, which is why they say they kept the president there.
Secret Service agents haven't been getting paid because of the partial government shutdown. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries tells Fox.
Every single Senate Republican, every single Senate Democrat, the president himself, as well as House Democrats, have all expressed support for that bipartisan bill.
He's urging lawmakers to approve it when they reconvene today. Some Brits expressing dismay over King Charles' planned stop at the White House today.
We should not be honoring the warmonger-in-chief with a state visit and a state banquet.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by the NSP, the Nebraska State Patrol says investigators conducted tobacco and alcohol compliance checks in several locations in Dawes and Sheridan counties earlier this month. According to the NSP, the checks were conducted on Saturday. In total, 7 businesses were checked for alcohol compliance and 6 businesses were checked for tobacco compliance. NSP said none of the businesses sold to an alcohol for a minor for an alcohol compliance rate of 100%. One business sold tobacco to a minor for a tobacco compliance rate of 92%. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The San Antonio Spurs came back to beat Portland, going up 3-1 in their NBA playoff series. 114-93 Sunday's final, even though the Spurs were down 19 just before half. 2 seed in the East, Boston is up 3-1 after cruising past Philly 128-96, 32 points for Peyton Pritchard. Toronto edged Cleveland 93-89. That first rounder tied at 2-2. And Houston still alive after beating up the Lakers 115-96. In the NHL playoffs late game. Anaheim now up 3-1, edged Edmonton in overtime 4-3. Road wins for Colorado, sweeping L.A., for Tampa Bay, and for Buffalo. NASCAR win at Talladega for Carson Hocevar, his first career Cup Series win. To baseball, Houston ended the Yankees' 8-game winning streak 7-4. Atlanta won again 6-2 over Philadelphia. Arizona came back to beat the Padres in Mexico City 12-7.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Slight chance of rain showers with fog in spots early today. Otherwise, cloudy skies expected. Highs level off around 52. Northwesterly winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Overcast skies. Tonight, slight chance for showers. Lows dip down to about 31. 49 tomorrow. Showers likely. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin.
Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you, even the welcome surprises. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help you make them feel a little less unexpected. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
8:07. Let's go outside with Jack and find out what it really feels like. Jack, what's it like out there?
Well, it feels pretty windy this morning, but that's because we got winds out of the northwest from 15 to 20. It actually feels pretty decent outside, though. 44 degrees outside with cloudy sky. Your barometric pressure at 29.72, humidity 92%. The last 24 hours, very much needed precipitation received, as we have received 62 hundredths, and the precipitation for this month at 95 hundredths now. A high yesterday of 48 and an overnight low of 43.
Well, that sounds better, Jack. If you can whip up some more rain, we'd take it.
Yeah,
all
for
right.
sure.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, yeah, 62 hundredths in our rain gauge, and if you want to text in or email in what you got, be interesting to see. I think there's pretty general rain, but I don't know, different cells that go through stay longer and rain better in one place than another, but a half inch or more saved the day right now.
Yeah, well, we got more in 24 hours than we had the entire year leading up to that.
That is correct.
So it's good.
That is correct. We'll be right back.
Lily Kate Boutique in Broken Bow is ready for all the fun occasions springtime brings. From thoughtful gifts for moms and perfect picks for the graduates, to fresh new styles for every special event, you'll find it there. The store is bursting with color as we step into the beauty of spring. Shop dresses for weddings or keep it casual with tanks and tees for those sunny baseball games. Stop in and see what's new at Lily Kate Boutique, located on the north side of the square in Broken Bow. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4.
Farmers, save up to 90% on herbicide costs. With Green Eye Technologies' AI-driven targeted spraying system, you can precisely spray only the weeds to reduce non-residual herbicide use by up to 90%, alongside better weed control and stronger yields. The Green Eye system retrofits seamlessly onto existing sprayers. No new iron, no per acre fees, just smarter spraying. Spray less, grow more. With Green Eye Technology, visit greeneye.ag to lock in early bird pricing. That's greeneye.ag.
At BD, they are advancing the world of health. As a global medical technology company, BD is dedicated to improving medical discovery, diagnostics, and care. From developing innovative devices to creating safer solutions for patients and healthcare workers, they stand for quality, safety, and progress in healthcare. Every day, their team works to make a difference, helping people live healthy lives. BD, advancing the world of health together.
If your banking is changing, you don't have to figure it out alone. At Bruning Bank, we've proudly served Broken Bow for over 20 years with personal service you can count on. Switching accounts? We'll make it simple and stress-free. Our friendly team will help move over your direct deposits and automatic payments every step of the way. Stop in and see us at 803 South D Street or call us at 308-872-2757 today. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
When you were younger, maybe riding that bicycle, and you had a neighbor, like we're neighbors, somebody close by, and you didn't know him that well, but you kind of had a soft spot for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that happened when you're that age, and that's what this song's about.
Application this spring.
When your trailer needs work, trust someone who does it all. 2-Inch Gang Trailer Repair in Halsey. Richie handles everything from lights and bearings to brakes and welding, making sure your trailer is safe, reliable, and road ready. Whether routine maintenance or a repair that can't wait, dependable service and attention to detail is what you'll get every time. Plus, free pickup and delivery within 50 miles makes it even easier. Don't let trailer issues slow you down. Call Richie at 2-Inch Gang Trailer Repair of Halsey at 650-9922. That's 650-9922.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Converse-Whiting, Director of Community Education at Gothenburg Health. Our team continues to be committed to supporting you through every stage of life. Well Ahead means providing advanced specialty services and everyday wellness. You're never alone in caring for yourself or the people you love. We're here to walk beside you, offering expert providers, modern services, and a commitment to complete wellness. Your health matters today, tomorrow, and for the years to come. Gothenburg Health, well ahead.
Senior salutes continue today on this Monday. Let's see here. This is Monday the 27th. Yes. So today we're kind of catching or turning things around from Friday. We had Arnold and Callaway on our stations Friday. We're going to do that again today. Callaway will be on KCNI, and Arnold Seniors will be on KBBN today. And then tomorrow we'll go to Arcadia and Loup County on KCNI and Sandhills Thedford on KBBN, and then the other way around on Wednesday. So senior salutes continue. Also a reminder that the Goodwill truck returns to Broken Bow, and they'll be parking on Tuesday at the Rise and Rehab Performance parking lot midday, about noon or so. And they'll be there through Friday at noon unless you fill it up first. Always be sure and take your goods to the very front of the trailer and get things put up nicely that way. Don't leave them on the ground, please, and don't leave a mess for anybody else. And they'll continue to come and give us an opportunity to pass along good used items. Also, if you look around the studios and outside of the studios now, we have coloring sheets all over the place, which is exactly what Jeremy had envisioned when he put this promotion together. Kids and adults are all coloring and doing a great job. Many different color combinations that we can enjoy here in the studio and even on the outside of the studio now. And there's still time for you to take part. The sheets are still available at participating businesses. You can color things pretty quickly now because you have through the 30th to get them colored and turned back into participating businesses or bring them out here to the studios. You can pick them up at Chapin's in Broken Bow, RT Ace Hardware in Broken Bow. The grocery cart has them. Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce office. The Sergeant Myrna, Broken Bow, and Trotter Woman Goes. Also, Healing Hearts and Families and Iron Bow Tattoo Company all have the coloring sheets that you can pick up. And a big thank you to BD for being a major sponsor. They don't have the coloring sheets, but they wanted to make sure this promotion went on, and it did. And it's been well received. Boy, we're getting some nice ones.
Yeah, for sure.
I love them. Some colored pencils, some colors, some in the lines, some out of the lines. It's all very, very cool. Some of them that I see here on the younger ones decided to go with one color. However they want to do it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And you can still get involved. You can also download those sheets. If you go to sandhillsexpress.com's contest page, you can download them, color them, and turn them into participating businesses or bring them out here. So the KCNI KBBN Spring Coloring Contest, very successful. We're going to be giving away some prizes like crayons and markers and coloring books and hundreds of dollars in chamber bucks after we close up on the 30th. Wednesday, the jackpot returns to the breakfast show at 7:45, brought to you by the Garden Center and Gateway Motors. We had a winner last Wednesday of $200. Mike Ferder won the $200. Now the jackpot has been reset to $25. So still, $25 is better than a kick in the pants.
Yeah.
And it's fun to play. So if you want to play and you haven't entered yet, join the contestant pool on the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com. You'll also find details on how the game works. And again, that's brought to you by your friends at the Garden Center and Gateway Motors. A couple fun things going on. Any track coverage this week? Where are we at on sports?
Locally we'll plan to go to the MNAC Track Championships, which are scheduled for Friday. So we'll have hourly updates for you on Friday throughout the day on KBBN FM. Getting closer to district track, which will happen in mid-May. And then, of course, later in May, we'll be headed to Omaha for the state track meet. So things are moving right along. I know there's a few area athletes who qualified for the Central Nebraska Track Championships, which are today in Grand Island. Always a fun meet, so we wish them the best. Boys golf, got a lot of that going on this week, so we'll continue to keep you updated.
Okay. Yeah, we're winding things down.
We are. Yeah, kids are graduating this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend.
What in the world?
Man, craziness. All right. Always try to be positive here on the Breakfast Show, but got a little stone to grind here on the Breakfast Show. When they take 60 songs or 70 songs or 80 songs, 90 songs that are good and turn them into a commercial. Does that just burn you up a little bit, folks?
Well, it depends. Sometimes they work, though, right? I'll give you my example.
All right.
I think one of the best ones was Like a Rock by Bob Seger.
Oh, the
Used
Chevy
for,
commercial?
Yeah, is it? See, I was hesitant to say what
it's
make of automobile, but yeah, I think it was Chevy. Like I liked though, Like a Rock.
It was effective.
Kind of fit.
But here's the difference. I agree with that. It was effective.
Yeah. Now there are some I definitely agree with you. I'm like,
well, there's one going on right now. It's about dog food, I think. It's about
really.
It's about
I'm trying to think
your dog.
Which one this is?
Yeah. And
okay.
I think it's dog food or veterinarian care. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
The ad evidently wasn't as effective as it could be because I don't remember what the product is, but it had something to do with a dog, right? Your dog. You love your dog. She's wonderful. She's wonderful. You love your female dog, right? Well, then they take the Trog song, A Girl Like You, and sell dog food. Now, that doesn't seem like a fair comparison to compare a young lady with a female dog.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what ad you're talking about. It's not coming to me. Good song, though.
Yeah, it used to be.
Landscaping greenhouses are open and ready for you to visit. They've been working hard to grow the most beautiful, stunning plants for your flower beds and gardens. Now it's time for you to take them home. Yes, the popular glow-in-the-dark petunias are back. Sun Valley is open Monday through Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 5, and Sunday from noon to 5. Shop a great variety of plants, trees, shrubs, and perennials for the whole yard. From vegetables for your garden to hanging baskets for your porch. Sun Valley Landscaping, east of the Fire Hall off Highway 2 in Ansley.
Switching banks can feel like a lot. New accounts, automatic payments, direct deposits, and paperwork. At Nebraska State Bank, you don't have to do it alone. Our friendly team is happy to help you with every step, from moving accounts to updating payments and answering your questions along the way. If you'd like help from real people who know the community, stop in or give us a call. We'll take care of all the details. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Mind Match on The Breakfast Show, where it's not about being right, it's about thinking alike.
Congratulations to Mike, who won Mind Match this past Wednesday, taking home $200 in cash. Will you be next?
Want in on the action? Sign up now on the contests page of sandhillsexpress.com and you could get the call to play. Mind Match, 7:45 Wednesday mornings, brought to you by Gateway Motors and the Garden Center of Broken Bow.
Brent and Dave with you here on The Breakfast Show, and Brent has a couple of things on his table that he could present to you. I did have a protest over the weekend from Sarah, our cleaning lady.
Oh, no, protest.
Yeah, it was I got a picture on my phone. She sent me. Evidently, we left out the folder with paper strung out on the table from last week. I think somebody got into the folder, the live read folder, to get some things out. And Sarah will not reorganize our papers for fear that we have, is it organized or unorganized? She doesn't know.
Oh.
So she sent me a picture to state that she only cleaned half the table.
Oh, okay.
Because there were papers left out that she wasn't sure. And I put them away this morning.
Oh,
so if you're looking at and I got the picture if you want to see it.
No, I'm just trying to think if it was me. I don't think it was. Maybe it was me.
I think somebody just came in, was working on live reads, and was going to come back and didn't. Sarah is very efficient.
She does a great job.
She does a great job
for us.
We love her, and she does great. Now, if I can find the right, see, that would be a text. So let me find the right one there. Yeah, there's it says image. Yeah, there it is, right there, Brandon. As you can see, it was left.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Organized chaos.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So your table is not totally clean.
My part of the it still looks awfully clean anyway. So yeah, that if it was me, I apologize.
Oh, me too.
Her.
I wasn't. Yeah. I don't think it was either one of us. I think somebody was trying to make sure we had the live reads we needed, and probably got a phone call or something and walked away and just didn't come back and put it away.
Yeah.
There is fines for that here.
Oh no.
We have. Proficiency fines that we can implement here, and I'll talk to Jeremy about that before the Tuesday staff meeting, see if we can implement that.
That actually sounds like, you know how they do, like 48 hours and those types of news programs, they do the investigative reporting.
Yeah.
Yeah. KCNI, KBBN's version of 48 hours.
Yeah.
Who left open the live read folder?
Whoever did it's going to have to pay a fine.
KCNI, KBBN investigates.
A lot of people think we just have fun out here. No, it's serious business, and we fine one another whenever we can. It's all about the money.
You know it. Hey, let's tell you about Nebraska Land Hearing Center. Do you think you might need hearing aids, but you worry about what they might cost? Well, Roxanne at Nebraska Land Hearing in Broken Bow wants you to know that she works with any budget because hearing aids do not have to break the bank. Proudly serving the Broken Bow area from the same trusted location for over 10 years, Roxanne has been helping neighbors hear better without the hassle of long drives or big city prices. Offering state-of-the-art hearing technology, including rechargeable hearing aids. Skip the drive out of town. Just call 308-384-3852 and schedule your appointment today for expert hometown care that fits your budget. Again, the number for Nebraska Land Hearing, 308-384-3852.
We'll be right back.
AeroSeed is happy to announce that the agriculture seed previously purchased at the AeroSeed location is now available at Evans Feed Company in Broken Bow. Evans Feed will be the preferred seed dealer in Custer County, servicing all of your forage, alfalfa, and small grains. Give Evans Feed Company a call to service all of your farm and ranch seed previously purchased at the AeroSeed facility. Call 1-800-830-2119 or stop by Evans Feed.
Drivers and farmers need a DOT physical? Thompson Chiropractic has you covered. At Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, Dr. Riley Thompson provides certified DOT physicals to keep you moving safely and confidently. Some call it a CDL physical or a med card. Whatever you call it, Thompson Chiropractic handles it with professional, hassle-free care. When it's time for your next DOT physical, remember Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, your dependable stop for DOT exams.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
If the truth is missing the big game while you're out of town, but don't worry, Sand Hills Express has you covered. From live sports and the county fair to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We stream it all on YouTube and Facebook.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Unless you follow and subscribe to Sand Hills Express on Facebook and YouTube.
That's right. Now, Brent,
Dave,
we talked about the chaos each and every day that people seem to be enduring these days. Every day there's some story that's disturbing. And I'm going to give you another one.
Oh, okay.
That won't exactly reinforce your faith in mankind, but it's so weird that we need to bring it forward.
Okay.
To show you how messed up some things might be right now, or how messed up some people are right now, okay? So we're not going to dive into details. The major news networks are spending a good amount of time, which they probably should, on the attempted assassination at the correspondents' meeting this past weekend of the president and basically many of his main members of the administration, because they were all there. It's a very dangerous situation and unsettling, another chaotic event, right? So in the hierarchy of human survival instincts, there's a fight, flight, and apparently one more. Okay, so you have these instincts. Do you run away? Do you hide? Do you try to apprehend the person? You know, all those things probably go through your mind, but it'd be very scary, right?
Yes, I can't imagine.
So there was a woman at the correspondence dinner with a fur coat, seen grabbing bottles of leftover wine. She had one in each hand and reportedly more tucked under her arms. She proved that even a security breach isn't enough to interrupt a good vintage of wine. So this lady took advantage of the situation, thought, well, they're not going to drink this wine. I guess I'll stuff it under my fur coat and see if I can get it out of here.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I did not either till this morning. Wow. That'd be the last thing on most people's minds. There's a bottle of wine there. I'm going to take that with me.
Yes.
Yikes. We'll be right back.
Homeowners, landlords, and business owners of Custer County and beyond. Is your lawn begging for a makeover? Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair has the magic touch for your green oasis. A 4 or 5-step fertilizer program, sprinkler repair expertise, and top-notch aeration and mowing. Transforming your yard into a lush paradise is just a call away. Call Kyle at 308-870-0348. Serving Custer County and beyond.
Sharon Lawn Care Sprinkler Repair, where the grass is always greener.
Spring is here, and RTA's Hardware couldn't be more excited to see you. Did you hear? In addition to the fertilizer program, they have AeroSeeds blends of grass seed available. Fill in those patches and watch them green up. A rear tine tiller, turf rake, and lawn aerator are available to rent as well to make the work fly by. At the end of a hard day's work, fire up a new Weber, Traeger, or Blackstone grill or griddle. Savings are as high as $100. Happy spring from RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow.
In Nebraska, honesty and integrity matter. These are the values local broadcasters live by. When others try to divide and mislead, you need a source you can trust that knows your hometown. Nebraska broadcasters aren't just voices on your radio and faces on your screen. We're your neighbors, focused on improving the communities we call home, providing verified information you can trust. KCNI, KBBN, and the Nebraska Broadcasters Association, serving our community, committed to truth.
All right, thank you very much. 8:34. Brent and I were continuing the conversation about the lady who was lifting some wine from the tables after the tragedy at the correspondence gathering this past weekend in Washington. How would you think of that? How would you go, you know what, it's kind of a mess around here and nobody's going to drink that wine. I'll stuff it in my fur coat. I mean, who would think of that? But Brent brought up another interesting conversation piece. There was so many different angles of what took place because so many people used their cell phones to video what was going on. Now, Brent, you made a statement I think a lot of us could relate to. If we were in that situation, would our first instinct, unless you were I guess it was full of news people. Maybe that was it.
Exactly. That's probably, you think what would be your first instinct, and for them, for many of them, that's probably it. Because, like you said, they cover the news. Yeah. They cover events. So yeah, it's interesting. But what so thankful that was not. Man, that could have been so much worse. I mean, you think of bad things that happen, and then when you start to think about them, so many times you see where the actions of certain people kept it from getting worse, and thankful for that.
And they'll be looking at what they could have done better, because the guy had been there a day or two staying in the hotel, so he was already in there, and maybe some of the perimeter rules might have been reinforced a little differently. They'll look at all of that, but yeah, you're right. It was a catastrophe avoided through the work of a lot of different law officials and Secret Service and so forth. So they'll be re-looking at that. And I think one of the things that came out of it and really stuck in my head was, they were talking about, well, maybe they should just have it at a place where there would be no dangers. And that's never actually going to happen, because there's always a danger when you have somebody who is determined to hurt somebody else. But we have our kids in schools that go to school every day, in the back of their little minds have to wonder, is something going to happen at a school today? We have people going to movie theaters and being harmed or killed. We're out of whack here somehow, and there should be a protection for everybody, and it has to start with understanding mental illness and what motivates people and what we can do better. But it's a tall task.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a tall task, no doubt about it. So anyway, if you think about doing something a little shady, well, maybe lifting some wine from the tables at a convention you're at, or maybe stuffing somebody else's prime rib in your purse or whatever, just remember that there's somebody videoing the event.
Yeah, probably. Yes.
And even without it being news people in that room, it just seems like some people, the first thing they go for in a situation that's unusual is they're going to video it.
Yeah.
And, I think for everybody, all the way from law officials to regular citizens, it's going to be documented anymore. Some way or another, somebody's going to have an angle. There's going to be cameras on the wall, So we recommend here at the Breakfast Show that you don't try to lift any wine or prime rib off tables that you're thinking maybe won't be used. It's just going to be embarrassing for you.
Yes.
Here's a loving spoonful.
Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? How the music can free her whenever.
grad party or hosting one, Barney Pharmacy has what you need, including flavoring oils you need for those delicious mints to serve guests. They have 21 flavors to choose from. Of course, you can find a wonderful selection of graduation cards in stock as well. Come in and shop them while the selection is the best. Wishing all the graduates the very best for their future plans. Barney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
At Rise Rehab and Performance, our mission has always been to keep Broken Bow and their surrounding area moving. Now we're moving too. To better serve you, we've relocated from West Highway 2 to our brand new clinic space at 1110 South B Street. Same expert therapists, same personalized care, just a new home. Whether you're recovering or staying active, come see us at our new location on South B Street. Rise Rehab and Performance. Your recovery starts here.
Get ready to unleash your creativity with the Spring Coloring Contest, happening now. With categories for kids through adults, everyone can join in the fun while enjoying the relaxing, stress-reducing benefits of coloring. Awesome prizes are up for grabs, including crayons, markers, coloring books, and even hundreds of dollars in chamber bucks. This year's contest is presented by Chapin's Interiors, RT Ace Hardware, Grocery Cart, and Grazer's Bar and Grill, where you can also pick up or drop off your coloring sheets. Return those masterpieces to our studios or a participating sponsor location by April 30th to be judged. We're on a mission to cover our studios in your artwork. So grab those colors and help us make it happen. Full details and coloring sheet downloads are also available on the SandhillsExpress.com contests page. Happy coloring from KCNI and KBBN.
You bet. Color on. 8:42 is your time here on The Breakfast Show. Let's talk a little bit about Adams Land and Cattle. Compost Day coming up. And we're going to be visiting with the guys and gals from Adams later on this week on The Breakfast Show, as we have in years past when they have their compost days. And they'll give us all the details on that. Looks like Saturday, May 2nd and Sunday, May 3rd are the dates that are in the forefront here for you to be able to pick up some free compost, as they've done that for a number of years now, and can spruce up that garden quite a bit, or that flower bed. You usually bring buckets and they'll fill them up for you. We'll get the details on that later this week.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, let's swing on, my good friend, my good neighbor. We're playing some oldies today. A little later on, we're going to play a birthday song. Well, it's kind of a birthday song. If you're having a birthday, you're going to celebrate with a gal from the B-52s.
Oh.
So if you're having a birthday, we'll celebrate that a little bit later on. Be a good day to have a birthday. Every day's a good day.
Every day's a good day.
Yeah. Some people like birthdays. Some don't. Some don't really care. I'm kind of in the really don't care department. But, boy, my wife, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Birthdays are a big deal in her family.
Yeah, I have a grandson who'll be celebrating his first birthday later this week.
That's a big one.
That is a big deal.
That's a really big one. That's the one. Well, when you have children that
especially
size,
for us adults,
yes,
that first birthday is very important.
It's pretty crazy when you think about it, because about 1 through 3, let's say, probably that child will not remember the birthday party. I think you start remembering things more so when you're 4 and 5. Maybe some 3-year-olds will remember their birthday party, but certainly 1 and 2. And those are the big ones.
Yes.
You know, the 1 and 2s where everybody gathers and
that first one's special.
Puts all the presents their way, and mostly the little ones are interested in the paper.
Yes, and they lots of time they do like to dig into the cake.
Oh yes,
with their hands.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and you go ahead and let them do it too.
Absolutely,
it's their first birthday.
You
right?
bet.
8:48. Very difficult sometimes, neighbor, to keep a lid on something that, you want to talk about, but you shouldn't. I got two or three of those things going on here lately. And each day I struggle that I'm not going to go there. And I need your help. I need your support and strength as a good neighbor and friend. And I just have about three different subjects that stories I'd like to tell. And
would these be stories that would send me to my island?
A couple of, maybe 2 out of 3. But I'm not going to do it.
Be strong.
I'm going to stay strong. I learned my lesson on that John Cox thing. Where because that was one where I pretended that he liked China Girl, the David Bowie song, for several years. I'd play it and I would indicate he had called in, and same with Radiator Man. And then you explained to me that it wasn't that popular with those guys, and they didn't find it as funny as I did, and so that's kind of slowed me down. I got about 3 stories built up I'd really like to do, but I'm not going to. It's just not going to be able to do it. Disappointing.
Be strong, Dave.
Okay. Let me then talk about something else then. Custer's Last Stitch Guild, Quilt Guild, meets at the library today from 7 until 8 p.m. Also an open house and quilt trunk show at the library today from 7 till 8. So just a reminder, that's going on at the library this evening, 7 till 8 o'clock. And take that in. Quilts are cool.
They are. Yes.
Their history and their family ties. And they a lot of times a quilt is made for somebody special or somebody that, you love. For instance, you mentioned a 1-year-old. Maybe grandma would make a quilt, and 20 years later, that 20-year-old would have the quilt that grandma made. I mean, they're cool, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So
and get passed on from generation to generation.
Yeah, and they get softer and more comfortable as you go.
Yeah.
Maybe a little frayed on the edges. That's even better when you're a kid.
Absolutely.
All right, birthday we mentioned today. Before we go to that.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
How much?
Be strong.
How much does the typical summer vacation now cost in the United States? We hear a lot of...
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we hear a lot of talk about...
Depends where you go.
Yeah. This would be an average.
Okay.
Now, with the cost of living as to what it is right now, a lot of people probably are thinking maybe they may not be able to take a vacation. But one of the things you can do, if the budget's a little tight, is take a Nebraska vacation.
Yeah, a lot of wonderful things to see and take in right here in the state.
Yeah, we did that when the kids were younger, and went out to western Nebraska and Scottsbluff area, and I think it was Fort Laramie, and we saw a lot of different things out there and spent some family time and I guess we left the borders just barely, but we were in the state of Nebraska and was kind of went along with what the kids were learning in school about Nebraska history. So we didn't dive into, well, no, I'm not going to do that either. We're not going to talk about Manifest Destiny today.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, summer vacations. Hate to break it to you, but this year's summer vacation going to cost you at least $4,000 on average, $4,000 on average, unless you're cool with Gettysburg. According to a new study, the Civil War site is this year's cheapest getaway for a family of 4. A week will cost about $3,100. Clearwater and Glendale were the next cheapest. Hawaii and any of the big U.S. cities will cost at least $6,000. California ranked the most expensive. If you want to go out to the West Coast to California, thanks to gas and jet fuel, that's a trip that will cost quite a bit. A week in Anchorage will cost the most, $6,861 for 7 days.
Now, does it say in that story the numbers? Is that based on one person? Is that based on a couple, a family of 4? Or I'm guessing it doesn't say.
Well, it did mention a family of 4.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, for a family of 4, a week would cost about $3,100 to go to a particular site. So I assume they're basing this on a family
Yeah,
of 4.
family vacation.
Yeah, family vacation. So it doesn't have to be expensive, though. I mean, we talked about it. You could stay in Nebraska. Of course, one of the things you can do is you have relatives down in Missouri.
Yeah.
Or Oklahoma. You go down and just pop by and say, hey, we're on the way to whatever, the amusement park down south a little further. Can we stay at your place tonight? Might be family that you don't really know that well, but if you can hook the relationship together as far as the family tree,
yeah,
give it a try.
Yeah. Haven't seen you for such a long time. Yeah. You mind if we stay a couple of nights?
Just wanted to say hi.
Yeah.
What do we
miss you?
What are we having for supper tonight? That sort of thing. Wouldn't do that, but there's movies that are pretty funny when they portray that on particular movies that we remember.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Thanks for starting your day with us.
It's gonna be a good day.
Every morning. KCNI, KBBN Radio.
Looking for a fresh start in a place you'll love to call home? Broken Bow Housing Authority has 1-bedroom apartments available at Custer Heights. Enjoy easy living with no utilities, snow removal, or lawn care to worry about. Need more space? Choose from 2 to 5 bedroom homes with tenants responsible for snow removal and lawn care. Income limits do apply. Visit BrokenBowHousingAuthority.com to apply online today. Don't wait. Contact Broken Bow Housing Authority and open the door to your next home.
Your big dreams deserve small town service, and that's what you'll get at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From new home builds to remodels, including quartz, granite, and cabinetry, their team works alongside of you every step of the way. Need ag supplies like fencing wire, posts, or tanks? They have them. And in a full line of quality Benjamin Moore paints and delivery, and you're set. Visit Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, or Saturdays, 8 to noon, and see the difference local makes at Ansley Lumber and Supply, downtown Ansley.
I'm Piera Palazzolo, VP of Digital Marketing for the American Management Association, a company focused on the management training skills needed to enhance the careers of business professionals. We did our research when it came to the best companies for website development and chose AmericanEagle.com. And we couldn't be happier. AmericanEagle.com worked closely with us to understand the front and back end requirements needed to launch an e-commerce website that could handle the complexities of running thousands of seminars nationwide. Our robust new website and improved SEO saw immediate increases in site traffic and web revenue. If you're in need of managerial effectiveness and success, visit our website at amanet.org. If you're in need of a website that provides an unparalleled consumer experience, I highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Transform your business today. Dial 877-WEB-NOW1 for a free digital consultation with AmericanEagle.com.
8:56, breakfast show time. Brent and Dave with you here on this Monday morning. Good to have you aboard the airwaves of KCNI, KBBN. And we appreciate you each and every day. Hope that you're having a good Monday. You're going to have a great week. This time of year is kind of fun because we never know from day to day what's going to happen weather-wise. Sometimes they forecast storms, they don't happen. Sometimes they do forecast them, they don't happen. Sometimes they happen as predicted. So we'll be watching that for you. We haven't had, I shouldn't even be talking like this, but we haven't had the occasion since February.
Since February, yes, when we covered a storm warning for about 45 minutes.
Yeah, a storm warning in February. We haven't had a lot of time in the studio for covering storms, but I'm sure as we go through the month of May, we're going to run into that. Hopefully it won't be too bad, but we'll, of course, be here for you. And I'm guessing now with that 60 hundredths or whatever you got in the ground, being outside doing things is going to be improved. I actually mowed the yard yesterday before it rained.
Oh, really?
Because I thought, well, it's getting kind of tall, and it won't be dusty and dirty to mow like it was before, when it was actually quite enjoyable because it cut pretty nice. It hadn't got wet yet or too wet yet, but it does make things nicer out there to do things outside. But we'll go with the flow here in Nebraska, right?
Absolutely.
That's the way she goes. Here's CCR.
grilling, recreation, and seasonal items. Thank you for shopping local at RTA's Hardware.
All right, it's 9:02, 45 degrees outside. The temperature hasn't moved around much the last 24, 48 hours. Cloudy skies over the top. The winds have been a factor, and we're blowing early this morning now at 15 to 20 plus miles per hour out of the north. Barometric pressure rising at 29.75, humidity at 89%. High yesterday, 48, overnight low of 43, and 62 hundredths precipitation measured as of 7 o'clock this morning from the showers that began yesterday morning, bringing our total for the month to 95 hundredths. And that is typically not very much in April, but as Brent mentioned earlier, because of the previous months, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're hoping that it'll look even better. Got a chance here in the next few days of picking up some more precip, so we'll watch that, and hopefully we'll get some. Syndicate of Sound, hey, little girl. Of Sound, little girl. Now, we're going to talk a little sports, and Brent loves sports. But this is an interesting story. I think it's happened before where there have been drafts for athletes in a particular sport, in this case football, who have never played the game. And that happened in the draft bonanza over the weekend, which has gotten to be somewhat out of hand.
Oh, crazy what the NFL draft has turned into.
Yeah.
The amount of people that travel now that they've taken it to the big cities and opened it up for people to attend. Thousands upon thousands of people show up, especially for the opening round.
Yeah. And the other side of that, which just popped into my brain, is the betting that goes along with this. Now, you can bet on anything now. And you know, if you got a little inside information, that seems to be okay now. There's a lot of that going on with different, because it's not just sports. You can bet on anything.
Oh yeah, seems like it.
And with this particular type of betting, there really doesn't seem to be any real rules yet. The lawmakers are way behind this little gig, this technology. But anyway, not only has the draft become huge as far as a spectator event, people come and they rent somebody's house for a week before it happens for thousands upon thousands of dollars. Now they can also bet as to what player is going to be drafted in which round, which pick. It's gotten messy. It's gotten a little too big for its pants. But anyway, in this case, 251st draft pick, 306 pounds, was drafted and has never played football.
Yeah, Philadelphia, or they
Eagles, yeah.
Eagles picked someone like that. Yeah.
Yep. They drafted without knowing. Well, they knew he's never made a first down. He doesn't even know how to make a first down. It's true that the Eagles selected a 21-year-old Nigerian who's never played football as the 251st overall pick. But don't sleep on your Bernard. He's 6'5", 306 pounds, and can jump 11 feet from a standing position.
Wow.
I don't get that. How do you do that at that size? The Eagles drafted the Eagles drafted a Aussie rugby player in 2018 that went on to become an all-pro offensive tackle. So they've done it before. So they're just drafting this Nigerian for his body build and athletic abilities.
Yeah. Well, it certainly sounds like he does have the athletic ability. So I was trying to think as you were. I knew that had happened. I didn't really know much about it, but the name that came to my mind, and this takes you back many years, Ronaldo Nehemiah. Remember him? He was a hurdler for the United States in the Olympics, and I believe San Francisco, the 49ers, reached out to him and made him a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think maybe he did. Before he continued on in track and field, maybe he had played football. But I don't know, that was a name that came to my mind of people that were outside of the sport, but then came into the sport.
So wasn't there also?
And I'm sure there have been others, but
yeah. Well, the Eagles have kind of been known for what was the movie about the guy that was from Philadelphia who had not played pro football and
Vince somebody. The name of the movie was Invincible.
Invincible, yeah.
Yes, yeah, that was that'd been back in the 70s, right?
Yeah,
late 70s.
He made the tryouts. He made the tryouts and ended up being quite a player for him. I think he started out as kick returns.
Yeah, I think maybe you're right on special teams.
There was a movie all about that.
Yep.
So they've been outside the box a few times. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
We'll take a timeout. We'll be back.
You smell that? Spring. Hibernation's over. It's time to run it. Run it until the grass becomes long and the hedges duck and cover. Then run it again. Still, get up to $50 off select AK battery tool sets. Offer valid for limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Brent, how many more track reports are you doing on the noon hour? You got a few more coming up?
Oh.
Sorry.
Broken Bow. Yeah, we do the Broken Bow track report on Tuesday. We'll continue with them up to whatever the week of state is.
Okay.
But yeah, we've got a few more that we'll be doing.
Right. Those run around 12:20 somewhere.
Yeah, they run during the noon sports on KCNI. So, yep, we'll have another one of those for you on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, they've started the high school rodeo season now, spring season for Nebraska High School Rodeo. So thanks to the Nebraska High School Rodeo Association for posting results after the rodeos. We read off the names of those who finished in the top 10 and run those for you on Wednesdays on KCNI radio now during the noon sports and the 5 o'clock sports. So.
All right, so look forward to those as well. Lots of good music each day on KCNI and KBBN that we put together for you. We also invite you each day to join us for the breakfast show at 7:30, and we want to thank our breakfast show video sponsors, which include A1 Auto Repair, Culligan, Custer County Foundation, Designs of Distinction, Fairter Auto Parts, Grand Generation Manor, Hunter's Towing, Ideal Realty, Off-Broadway Assisted and Independent Living, Ross Electric and Hertique, Runza of Broken Bow, and V-Bar Trailer Sales. So those guys are always making the audio and video available on Facebook and YouTube.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever went into a day or, say, into a weekend where you have just kind of decided you're going to be lazy? And you're like, you know what? I'm just going to relax the weather. I'm just going to be honest with people. I did that this weekend. I went into the weekend. I knew it was going to be rainy. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just in the mood to relax, be lazy. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to come out of the weekend refreshed, feeling good. And I just have felt nothing but guilt.
That's good.
Is there anybody else out there who has this dilemma? Saturday, I did a few things in the morning.
Yeah.
Maybe, some profitable things. But then it was just like, you know what? It was like I watched sports all day, sat in the chair, dozing in and out of consciousness, watching a game, sleeping, waking up, then falling asleep again. And I'm thinking, you know what? It's okay to be lazy. I'll feel relaxed. I'll feel rejuvenated. And I just really haven't felt that way.
Well, I think you probably weren't alone this weekend because of the weather situation. It was kind of gloomy, and the first time you could actually say it was wet out. And it was easy to go, well, I'm not going to work outside today. It's not very nice. Yesterday was nice until it started raining. But when you have cloudy skies and kind of not very light out for the first time in a while, probably does shut down a lot of people's ambitions out there. So I would fit into that this weekend, other than doing a little mowing and a walk and a few things, errands and so forth that we did. We didn't really burn it up either.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Did you
easy.
feel refreshed? Do you feel refreshed today?
I never feel refreshed when I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I'm just a lot of people I think can relate out there, and some people say, "Hey, I like being lazy. Then I'm ready to go. I get some rest."
Yeah, I think it's good to do that.
It is good.
We do need rest.
We do, and sometimes you don't need to sleep. You just need to sit still and kind of unwind, and don't watch the news if you want to unwind. But to watch a movie or listen to music. I actually went into the music room yesterday and listened to some bootlegs of Bob Dylan just to kind of relax.
Oh, yeah.
So that part of it's great. But you do kind of feel a little guilty when you look over after you've fell asleep sitting up and you look over at your wife who's also asleep sitting up. You go, wow. So I think all of us can relate to what you're talking about.
And then you usually see something like, I could have done that this weekend.
You don't have to look very far.
No, you don't.
You don't have to look very far. I think what was interesting for the folks who, and I'm not picking on but I don't want to pick on anybody here, but some of you lost your television service yesterday.
Oh yeah, kind of lost internet.
Yeah, lost.
Yeah, I believe.
If your TV's on internet, you've lost it maybe more than once yesterday, and you're sitting there wasting your time watching TV, and then it quits.
Yeah.
You're going, well, what you can do is this is terrible. I shouldn't admit to this because I thought, we were watching the news on Sunday morning and it quit.
Uh-huh.
And so, wait, I've got my phone and my wife. I can go to cell because the Wi-Fi isn't working, but I can go to cell and find the news. And so I did that. So I found a way to get the depressing news that I was getting on the TV when the TV didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty awful.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. That's sad. That's sad. We're working for the man.
Hey now, you better listen to me, every one of you. We've got a lot of work.
Cadence this summer from the Litchfield School, Litchfield Community. She's worked for us for several years now in the summer. Cadence Feldman, she is coming in to help with our news department this summer, and we're excited to have her in. She was in a while back with her graduation announcement, and she'll be graduating very, very soon. And then she'll hopefully be coming to work and spending time with us here this summer. But that said, we are still looking for a full-time news person, and Jeremy has been doing some interviews with some different people who have shown interest. But if you're interested and you can write, if you're a good writer and you're not afraid of a microphone and you are a little bit on the technical side, maybe able to take some videos with your phone and things like that, we do have a position open, a full-time position open that we will want to fill, especially before the end of the summer. So come talk to Jeremy Shipe. He'll visit with you about it. We do have competitive wages and benefits and all of that sort of thing that you can talk to Jeremy about. But we'd like to get that filled. We also still have Doug Graffel helping us. He's covering some meetings in the evening. He has this job that he does during the daytime now. So we're pretty fortunate, and I know you've been chipping in with some stories in public affairs and so forth. But it's a good way. I think one of the things that Doug Graffel mentioned is it really got him involved in the community, and he's lived here quite a while. But because of his job, which he works from home, got to know a lot more people after he went to work here, and said it kind of brought him out of his shell for the community. And Doug's a good guy. We'd love to have him full-time, but he's working for a university right now and has talents, and I don't even understand what Doug does, but it takes a lot of talent. But anyway, he's still helping us, and we'll have Cadence in, so we're in pretty good shape, but we are looking for somebody who wants to write news, record news, cover events and stories and so forth. So talk to Jeremy Shipe. Call out here at 872-5881.
Yeah. You quickly mentioned public affairs. A few days ago, Jeremy had a wonderful sit-down with our state representative, Tanya Storr.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeremy has divided that up kind of into 3 segments, and we're going to play that back for you this week on public affairs.
Great.
So we'll have part 1 of that for you today, and then parts 2 and 3 will follow. That'll be public affairs today through Wednesday. So appreciate Jeremy doing that, and you folks will be able to hear her thoughts on several different topics this week on public affairs.
Yeah, she spent quite a bit of time here that day, so provided a lot of good conversation about things that of interest in that arena. So great, that's this week.
Yep.
Okay. All right, now birthdays we kind of saved towards the end here. I'm going to pull this up here, and I'm not that familiar with all the individuals of the B-52s, but nobody's ever had a sound like them. They just have a great, happy sound. And so we're going to celebrate a birthday with a song of theirs at the end of the show here.
Great.
So if you're having a birthday today, you are celebrating with Katie Pearson. She is 78 years young today. She's a singer, plays all kinds of different instruments, and founding member of the new wave band, the B-52s. And, of course, they had several songs. We're going to play one of those for you. Also, somebody that I guess maybe you would relate to, Sheena Easton.
Oh, yes. Sheena Easton, you bet.
Yeah.
I remember Sheena Easton from the 80s.
Yeah, the 80s. She's 67 today.
Wow,
Yeah.
67.
She was known for a few songs. The big one, one of the big ones, was the James Bond one, For Your Eyes Only.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that. What did her and Kenny Rogers did a duet? It was Bob Seger song, right? We've got Tonight.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
I think I tried to put it out of my mind.
She, this is something I'm sure you don't. Well, maybe you do. Or you and I remember she guest starred as on Miami Vice. She was Sonny Crockett's wife.
Oh my!
For like about 4 shows on Miami Vice.
And then they divorced?
No, she was killed.
Oh.
On the show.
Oh, on the show, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning to Patsy Burnett. She says, good morning. Thank you for your jabber. Love it. Well, that's a nice word, jabber.
Yeah.
It's better than some other words we've heard. Anyway, let's go over here and celebrate Katie Pearson's birthday and your birthday today if you're having one, because it's a great day to have a birthday. Yeah, the Love Shack. our grand finale with Love Shack. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with my good friend Brent Apperson, my neighbor and co-host. Also, you can join Jack Simpson over on KCNI in moments with good country music. He'll take you through the morning. And I'll be back in on KCNI at 11 o'clock to play some pure country for you as well. Brent will be in later on this afternoon to continue the pure country. He also will be bringing you good rock on KBBN along with Jeremy Shipe. And one of our stars here at the station, Shelley Apperson, will be in this evening to bring you only the best in rock. No other rock station like KBBN, and we think pure country is pretty cool too. So check them out if you haven't. And if you're a regular listener, thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's the show for today.
Okay.